On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype. We make it take flight.
Yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, what go on? A blessed and wonderful Friday evening to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public, and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog, so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So watch this now, my peeps. We're going to start it off with some updates before we get into the meat of the matter. Yeah, man. Now, the Press Association of Jamaica, that's the PAJ, is calling on the presiding judge in the knockings and clappings case of former legislator Julian Silvera to roll back her decision to bar members of the media and the public from the matter. Now, Silvera was in court yesterday and the judge said, yo, no media coverage, no family member, is a close quarter type of thing the judge did a deal with. Now we're going to hear from former president of the Press Association, that's Diane Jackson Miller, as she weighs in on this high profile case and the fact that the media was barred from it. She is asking that the judge roll back that decision with immediate effect and allow the media and the general public to see what is going on, to basically make members of Jan Public know say no anki panky na go on as the media cover everything ball to ball. Yeah, man. So we're going to hear from Diane Jackson Miller right now. Listen.
This is something the Press Association of Jamaica is taking very seriously. We're very concerned about what we heard yesterday, which is that the media and the public were being barred from at least part of the proceedings in the Julian Silvera murder case. That's because this is a very high-profile matter. This is a situation in which the public and the press need to be able to observe every step of the proceedings to help to assure the public that there is nothing being hidden, there's nothing untoward, there's no kind of favorable treatment being given to the defendant in this case, because as we know, he's a former member of parliament. He has, as we say in Jamaica, links, and people are already concerned as to whether he is going to be given some kind of preferential treatment. Seen or have heard about anything in this matter so far that would suggest that there would be justification for barring the media and the public. If it is that the judge does feel that in the public interest she needs to stop the media and the public from observing the matter, then she needs to say what it is. It is not enough, certainly not in 2024, to simply say this is a use of her discretion. That's not okay, and we are calling therefore for the decision to be reversed or for an explanation to be given as to why the decision was taken in the first place.
The DPP, Paula Llewellyn, also weighed in on the decision by the judge to bar media and family members from Julian Silvera's first court appearance. The DPP stated that that decision was rather an unfortunate one. Now we're going to hear from DPP, Paula Llewellyn. Listen.
She made an explanation that at this time she did not believe that she will allow this. It is for the public to judge and members of the media. Speaking for myself, I will only say in a very diplomatic way that I thought it was a little unfortunate, but the judge must have some good reason why she preferred to take this route. Perhaps when the matter returns to court in early February, she may have a change of heart.
Now, my peeps, when I think about the judge decision to bar the media and members of Jan Public from his first hearing, in my view, I think that the judge should allow media coverage so that members of Jan Public can definitely have more confidence in the justice system. Because when the media cover it ball to ball. We get for say transparency is in it and no farmer anky panky as we and Jackson Miller say no links now come into play and him get no farmer preferential or bias type of treatment. Yeah man. But anyway, I could get to the meat of the matter. Now, I'm going to play a video for you presently on your screen. We need to make this Krasmite here famous. If this is indeed a Jamaican female, she needs to be caught and taken off the streets with immediate effect. She's not just a danger to the regular members of Chan Public, but also a danger to herself. You can see the youth on her face. So most definitely, if this is indeed a Jamaican female, we need to save her from herself. And I hope that the regular ones and ones them who love jump in a comment section and talk about a timatic. I want to look panda one day and see say she jump out her rounds out of the belly of the whale. So nothing in relation to that big fat matic there in her hand is a joke. Them two weapons there where she have in a fair possession with tear flesh and broke bone. Yeah man, no jokes about that. Now over there in the troubled, war-torn, crime-riddled Kingston Western Police Division, a man end up losing 3 pints over there in the community of Denham Town, right along Elgin Street in the community earlier today. Now police investigators have launched a probe into the knockings and clappings that took the life of a man along Elgin Street. The now deceased man has since been identified as Glenn Simpson, but more popularly known in the streets as Sabu. Now, details surrounding that particular incident is presently unclear, but the police have confirmed that the incident, the knockings and clappings, took place just shortly before midday. Yeah, man. Now, over there in the St. Andrews South Police Division, the community of Doheny Park, a cop's stolen gun was found and a large quantity of ammunition was seized in the community of Doheny Park. Some 89 rounds of ammunition and the policeman's stolen service pistol was seized in a police operation along Sherlock Crescent. All of that took place this morning. A man was arrested in connection with the find. The police stated that a check of a gun serial number revealed that the firearm was stolen in Patrick City from a policeman in 2021. The firearm and ammunition were found during a search of a premises. The operation was conducted by cops from the Public Safety Traffic Enforcement Branch and also police officers attached to the St. Andrews South Police Division. Now over there in the Clarendon Police Division, a 45-year-old man is presently behind bars after a woman's house was set ablaze. She lost everything. Now the 45-year-old man, identified as Ralston O'Connor, said to be of a Turtle Pond district address in Clarendon, was charged with arson in relation to an incident that occurred in Brandon Hill in the parish on Wednesday, January 24th, 2024. Reports reaching on the Spot News Media is that a woman was some distance away from her home staying with a family member when she saw fire coming from her dwelling. She raised an alarm and the criminal element, the arsonist, O'Connor, was subsequently seen running from the home. The police and the Frankfield Fire Department responded and were able to extinguish the fire. The police stated that O'Connor later turned himself over to the authorities and he was charged. Now we are going to hear from the female herself in a desperate plea to the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Andrew Holness, to help her to rebuild her home that was recently built and now she has lost everything. Listen.
Mr. Andrew Wallace, I me not have nothing. Please, me beg you, Mr. Andrew Wallace, me just build me house. 3 months now, me build me house. And me I tell you, say, Mr. Andrew Wallace, it's 16th of December. The good man then come to kill me, me call the police, them and the police then come and the police then gone. And me no sleep up at me yard, me sleep over my mother. Mr. Andrew Wallace just to sleep over my mother this morning and come me to me house. 3 months me home, me build me house. Me people there not have nothing. Nothing for your girl school. Only thing we have, Mr. Andrew Wallace, is what we have pan we back. Nothing we not have. Help me, Mr. Andrew Wallace. Please help me. You want me can call to. Sit there. Nothing me not have, Andrew. Nothing. Nothing me not have, Mr. Andrew Wallace. Here we are. They didn't even have drawers. They put on our last clothes. We have on. Sit there. We don't have nothing. Only thing me have done left with me this year.
Now over there in the St. Elizabeth Police Division, a recent knockings and clappings took place in that particular police division again, where the most recent one became the third since the start of the year. Now on your screen is an ice cream vendor and also a farmer of Elim in St. Elizabeth, where on Thursday, this man became the third reported knockings and clappings victim in the parish of St. Elizabeth. He has since been identified as 51-year-old Clive Williams, otherwise known as Creamy in the streets. His fatal knockings and clappings took place sometime around 8:30 p.m. on that horrific day. Now, reports reaching on the Spot News Media is that 2 armed criminal elements kicked in the back door of Mr. Williams' dwelling home and demanded money from him. Now, his sister Paulette Williams recounted that her brother get caught up despite his pleas for life to be spared. Now we're going to hear from his sister as she weighs in on this latest spate of violence that has plunged her community and family in mourning. Listen.
They ask the money and they have a money in the bathroom, so me say, give it to them. And I say, him and this is not come for man. Take it and go along, man. And me say, beg for your life, you know, sir. Man, no shoot me already, man. Nobody kill me. Nobody kill me, man. And him and them still kill him. He drop right at the doorway of the bathroom and they say, drop.
Now it really sadden on my peeps for see this with good farming communities in and around St. Elizabeth narrow down to. Because you never heed to the warning way back before it reached this. Most of the St. Elizabeth inhabitants, persons living in St. Elizabeth, are the cause of what you see is taking place now, because they are the ones that allow these migrating criminal elements to seek refuge in their communities and inside their homes. And sometimes, it's just out of likes. You no want to satisfy with the little farming money. You no want to be a part of the fast life. And now, because of your doing, St. Elizabeth people for the most part, you make a good parish narrow down to a haven of criminals. Because nothing too tough now go on for some of the scam of them again. So guess what now? Them get comfortable and settle within the confines of your communities. Uno, them are going to start text it pan now. Because them still have to continue to live a certain lifestyle. And they will continue to do so. But the sad thing, it will be at your expense. Boy, may I tell you, we need to understand how serious these things are when you continuously harbor criminals because of monetary gains. Yeah, man. Now, the last thing that we are going to talk about is a little idiot. Why? Because I can't call him nothing more than that. Because I don't know how him intend to do that and feel say him not going to get catch. Now, a man was arrested following a gun seizure in St. James. So the man was arrested in connection with the seizure of a firearm on Farm Heights Main Road in St. James on Thursday. Reports from the Montego Bay police are that sometime around 7:30 p.m., a police patrol team saw a white Nissan AD wagon motorcar with no registration plates affixed. Right there and then, that is a recipe for a pullover. Total red flag that. But I'm pretty sure that when the police them pull him over still, them never expect to find a chaps. The driver was signaled to stop and he complied. He was searched and a Taurus G3 pistol with an empty magazine was taken from his waistband. The vehicle was also searched and another empty magazine was found. The driver was subsequently taken into custody. His identity is being withheld pending further investigations. Now, my peeps, in relation to a case like that, experience would teach that when police find a matic pan a man were empty like that, 2 empty magazine, and there was no knockings and clappings where just go on in that immediate surrounding where you could have say him just knock it and clap it pan smaddy and run out a bullet and attack with himself. My experience would definitely point to the direction that he just bought that firearm from somebody, because usually common sense would definitely make a man know, say, if you're going to sell a man a chaps, you can't sell him with no can in it, because him just might use the can and clap you away and take back the money when him just pay for it and gone with your strap. So in most cases, I guess that criminal elements do not sell a firearm with can in it. So me just feel say him probably just go buy the thing and I try to make him way back, and police end up hold on upon him and take it off his street. But we definitely glad say the police was definitely traveling in the same direction as him, right in time for spot him without a license plate and pull him over and take the gun. Because probably, just probably, if him did have a license plate affixed to the motor vehicle, squaddy would have just drive past him, all unconcerned. So another decent spot of work again by the squaddy them. Yeah, man. So anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscasts. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.